I'm Jenna Love from the Somebody You Love podcast. I work in the adult industry, and this comment is, can you expand on the point that because a job is done primarily by women, that it's anti-feminist to be against it? SW is fine, but doesn't the gender imbalance specifically show that it's a result of gender roles and the patriarchy? And I think this is a bit of a crunch point for me with a lot of people because I'm not really interested in hypotheticals. A lot of people like to debate questions like, would SW exist if we didn't have the patriarchy, if the world was a completely different place, after the revolution, whatever. And I just couldn't care less because it's just not the world we're living in. Like, what I care about is millions of women globally, their access to safety. So to me, whether or not the industry exists because of the patriarchy or not, I couldn't care less. I really couldn't. But the problem with that line of thinking is that generally people have that thought, and then the next thought is, so we need to try and get rid of it. And that, every single time, results in harm to women, or it results in harm to SWs, a lot of whom are women, a lot of whom are people of color, a lot of whom are migrants, a lot of whom are trans, have disabilities, have neurodivergence, have mental illness, have kids. Like this is what intersectional feminism is about. I think there are definitely arguments that go against the idea that the entire industry exists because of patriarchy. And those would include things like plenty of SWs not being women and plenty of clients not being men. It just completely ignores all of the queer side of the industry, which is huge. There are arguments against that, I think. But again, maybe I'm not big picture enough, whatever. I don't care. What matters to me is that the people impacted by poor SW policy and by people getting on TikTok and saying, oh, I think that the industry is really damaging, or whatever the hell warm takes they want to put out there. The people that are affected by that are overwhelmingly women and overwhelmingly members of marginalized communities. And a lot of people have additional marginalities on top of one another. I don't even know if that's a word, but that's my point. And that's why I see being anti-SW as being anti-women. As I always say, doesn't mean you have to be in the industry. You absolutely don't have to. If you think that it sounds awful, then don't do it. But that just doesn't give you the right to speak over millions of women worldwide.